This is your girl Andrea Jones, and I have a couple of questions for my viewers out there, and it's just a few brain teaser questions. I have a question. Do y'all think that Jamie Lynn is jealous of Britney Spears? Well, if you ask me, my answer is yes. The second question: do y'all think that Britney Spears is just a spoiled brat? Well, if I answer that question, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But what I will say is that I do feel that there is some jealousy surrounding Britney Spears' stardom and Jamie Lynn possibly knowing another side of Britney that she wanted people to know, to stop people from feeling that Britney was this perfect person, but that's her job to be portrayed as a star. I know some women that are very grimy in the music industry, and people hold them up like they are the cream of the crop, and they are some wicked women, and it's nothing that I could do to stop people from worshiping these women. But I do feel that there is some jealousy, even if Brittany is telling the truth about saying that Jamie abused her. Nobody is perfect. I've experienced abuse from my family as well. But we're all human, and I do believe that Britney Spears has experienced a lot of abuse because of her affiliations in the music industry. I believe that a lot of satanic people abused Britney. I'm experiencing satanic abuse from my family, friends, and from people all over America. I'm being left pregnant outside, and I do music, and they are ruining my image. So I do think that Jamie Lynn is jealous of Britney. And I honestly have a third question. Do y'all think that Britney Spears was bigger than Beyonce knows? My answer is yes. I believe that Britney Spears was a bigger star than Beyonce. I mean, I'm not saying that to downplay any of Beyonce's accomplishments at all, but what I am saying that not even on a racist level, I think it does have a lot to do with her being white, but I feel that Britney Spears was just a very good performer. Like, if you really go and look at this toxic performance that she did, you could feel chills coming through your body. She may not be the strongest dancer, but she is a really good dancer. And you can feel the strength coming from Britney's soul as she was doing this performance. But I felt a haunting spirit over Britney, something very demonic trying to control her, and I felt the chills going through my body when she was performing because it was what I feel Britney was called to do. She was amazing, and I feel like she was a bigger star. I feel that Britney's success brought in a lot of demons. I feel like it brought in a lot of women that wanted her spot, that it brought a lot of hatred from people that felt they made her and they could break her. Spouses, I feel, felt that they could blood leech off of Britney's success and leech off of her money and hold her children for ransom. I feel that it was a lot of abuse to Brittany, looking into her eyes and seeing that the money seems to be the root of all evil. Not saying that her having money was necessarily a curse, but saying that there's a lot of evil that comes when somebody is worth that much. When you have girls that want to be you, I believe that the abuse on Britney Spears was probably like a lot more than she probably would be able to tell us. Like I said, I'm being abused by people where I being forced to sleep outside now after releasing music, and I was about to record a song and cover a song by Summer Walker, and I was doing it off of my app on BandLab, and they had cars swarming around me, trying to make noise as I was recording, and well, before I was about to record, and white women following me in cars, white men, black women, black men following me in gangs as I'm just walking down the street, like walking by a park or going through a park, going down the street about to just, record something to myself, and they're demonically swarming around me trying to get me to not put out a song because of the other women in the industry that they are trying to uplift, and because of my family and baby daddy that is trying to be in the limelight of the Illuminati or be secure in it, to where they want to do demonic stuff to me and my children, and then pay me out like I'm a crazy prostitute bum on the streets. So I was staying in the Salvation Army, and then they staged to try to say they needed to test me for COVID when I came to the shelter, and I was going to record the song on the rec yard. And I left the shelter because I'm pregnant, and they're trying to set the baby up to be killed in me as a blood sacrifice. So I left the shelter and I slept outside a couple of nights. And last night the Conroe police came up to me saying that I was not allowed to sleep in the city. Now they said they raped my child. They took my child and said that they raped my little boy. And then I'm pregnant. So my family is involved. I know the extent of how people will abuse you. So do I believe Brittany? The reason why I believe Brittany is because Brittany is the one that's being torn down in the media. I'm the one that's being torn down and my family in the media, while they are trying to satanically uplift my younger sister, and trying to do the same with the rest of my family members, with my older sister and the rest of my family members. They're also trying to do it with my child's father and people that were my friends. So when you start to shine, the demons come out. And Brittany was shining on a whole nother level. I'm releasing music. I'll leave links of my songs, and they're staging to have me outside. So you're trying to stop a destiny before it can even begin, and then took my beautiful child out of jealousy. So, when Brittany had her baby, remember they handed her child over to Kevin Federline. And how are you going to drive a woman crazy and give her children away, and then turn around and say that this man can have her babies and that she has to pay him money? That's evil. That's jealousy. And they took my child and are leaving me outside. So I believe, Brittany, I can't even wash my face without having Illuminati people following me in the bathroom, and my family is completely involved. So I believe Brittany when I see her looking like that, because my little sister wanted the spotlight, and I was the singer. I was the dancer. I was the one that gave birth to a beautiful little boy. And my older sister wanted the affiliations with people that wanted to harm me. And my dad wanted the future for my sisters and not for me. And, it seemed like her family stick behind Jamie and favors her. But Brittany was the one who had the success. And I had friends in my life whose husbands want to be affiliated with people that want to abuse me, that are misogynistic, that are pedophiles. And they feel because I'm a woman that they can silence me. And my talent is something that can get me freedom. So they staged to have me put out of the Salvation Army, or to try to have me murdered inside of the shelter where I was having freedom for myself, away from these people that are trying to murder me and my child and me, including the police department. And they are abusing me pregnant outside, saying that I cannot lie down making me sit straight up at bus stops or stand up with nowhere to sit, trying to have me smoking cigarettes pregnant. I know about Illuminati abuse.